Well, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome back to the Ipswich Indoor Sports Centre here in Queensland for the final series of the 2023 Indoor Cricket National Championships. It's time for the juniors after the Opens last week, and we've got a huge day of semi-final cricket ahead. We've just seen Victoria defeat South Australia in the 16 boys sudden death minor semi-final, and now it's time for the 18 boys, the same game, sudden death minor semi-final indoor cricket between New South Wales and Victoria. I'll take you through the two lineups, starting with Victoria. They're captained by Ethan Davies, with him Alexander Russell, Archie Bhatia, Cooper Gray, James Sajaba, Connell Lowry, Riley Bamford and Cooper Sticht. And the New South Wales side, they're captained by Jalen Malawarachi, with him Ocean Burge, Callum Cox, Dean McCann, Riley Nowland, Luke Schultz, Damien Guild and Blake Norbergen. The umpire is Michael Guest. So let's take a look at these two sides. New South Wales finished third, Victoria finished fourth. They've played each other twice throughout the week. The first occasion saw Victoria the victors. They batted first and posted 107. They restricted New South Wales to 84. However, the second time, Victoria, they batted first, 74 on the board, and New South Wales chased it down with 115. So it's one each on the ledger coming into this match. Take a look at some of the players to watch for New South Wales who will be fielding. Victoria will be batting first. New South Wales will look at their bowlers first of all. Strike bowler seems to be Damien Guild. He's got 11 wickets for the week. The rest of the team fairly even in terms of sharing the wickets around, so look for Damien Guild with the ball. The Victorians with the bat, 140 runs to Cooper Sticht. He's certainly the pick of the batters, averaging 17.5 per game. Connell Lowry, he's got 100 to his name and averaging 11.5. So they're likely the two strike batters for Victoria, the players to watch in this, the first innings. As I said, New South Wales will be bowling first, Victoria will be batting, and it looks, based on the previous results, that something in the vicinity of around 110 is probably where both of these sides will want to be. Now, the winner of this match will advance to the prelim final, which is taking place, 8:30 p.m. tonight. The loser, it's the end of the tournament. The prelim final will be against the loser of the major semi-final that's being played a little later today at 11:15. And keep your eye out for the results of that one. But we're just about ready to get underway here at Ipswich Indoor Sports. It is one of the strike or gun batters for Victoria at the crease, Cooper Sticht. And Luke Schultz has the ball in hand, and here we go. It's a fairly solid start for Sticht, grabbing 2 from the first ball, and Ethan Davies will now come on strike for his first delivery. Oh, that's a great delivery there from Schultz. Moving into the right-hander, just sneaking behind the legs there. It's a dot ball. And that line is why New South Wales have started with 2 fielders on the legs of Davies. Oh, again, on the money. That one a little bit shorter, fraction straighter, but same result. And it will be, excuse me, he's called that one leg side. I beg your pardon. So that's an extra. 3 balls remain. That one's inside the line. Davies backing away a little there and fending it back down the pitch. A dot ball, and that introduces the first third ball situation of the game. 2 consecutive dots within a pair means that on the third ball the score has to change. It's the last ball of the over. Played and missed. The keeper can't glove it. And that was a gift-wrapped wicket from Victoria. New South Wales don't open it. 5 runs off the over. fairly even start. Now, folks, if you've just tuned in, you're watching the minor semi-final between New South Wales and Victoria. This is the 18 boys division here at the Junior Indoor Cricket National Championships. I'm Cameron Walter, and you're going to have to put up with me solo for this game, so I'll do my best to describe the action and add some context for you. Burge is bowling over number 2, back underway. And another dot ball. But Davies struggling to get it away. No runs off the bat for him yet. And there it is. He opens his account off the bat, at least, with a single back down the pitch. Stick grabs 2. The down up sort of pull shot, sweep shot, whatever you want to call it, a safe shot through square leg. There's another extra. In indoor cricket, extras are worth 2 runs, but the delivery is only rebowled at the discretion of the batting side in the last over of a pair. So it's an interesting shot, a really effective one. Backed away, sort of paddled it down up 2 on the onside. It's a single for Stick to close out the over. A tough one to judge. Schultz does well to tidy it up and restrict it to a single. A good over there for Victoria. 8 runs from it. They've moved to 13, and I think we'll take some confidence out of the preceding game. We just saw, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Victoria defeat South Australia in the equivalent game in the 16 boys. So we've already enjoyed some success this morning, the state of Victoria. Riley Nowland will get us underway for over number 3. Driven with some authority by Stick, but it was flat and a real opportunity there for Schultz. The throw had to be on the money, but it was high and wide. Oh, it was up. It fell safe, and half a chance for the run out as well. Victoria riding some luck early, but you need a bit of luck in sudden death indoor cricket. Through for a single. That's a quality indoor cricket shot from Stick. You can see with shots like that why he's the leading run scorer for his side. Low risk. Plenty of value out of that shot. 3 runs. And, smart cricket there to run and get through for a single. Just bear with us, the static camera for the moment. Our camera person just had to go and attend to the to another camera. So making their way back to position now. It's driven and it's through to the back for 4, and I tell you what, McCann let it go. Probably could have, just out of frame for you there at home, but probably should have stopped that from getting the back net, but did not. So instead of being 3, it was 4, and a great finish to the over for Stick. He moves to 14. The total 24 for the Vics, with an over to come in this opening partnership. Final bowler for this pair is going to be Guild. Starts with a wide. So, as I mentioned earlier, not only do they get the runs for that leg side, but they also get the delivery again, as it is the last over of this batting partnership. It's behind square, through for a single. Again, half a chance there for New South Wales. They've had some opportunities in this partnership. So far have failed to capitalise. And as a result, Victoria are on their way to 30 plus. Oh, leaves it alone. Certainly would not have gone on hit the stumps. There's a dot. Again, half an opportunity there, but big dive from Davies gets him home. 3 to come in the partnership, who have moved now to 29. Oh, gee, they'll get an extra delivery again. Still. Two to come, 33 on the board, which is a great start for Victoria. Exactly what you need batting first in a sudden death final. Bit of width there, Davies not getting across. Gee, another leg side. Guild struggling for a little bit of control here. You can see targeting the legs, but catching the chalk. Another delivery. This is the third extra in the over. And there was another chance there. They had all the time in the world to affect that. And again, New South Wales failed to capitalise. And as a result, 37 runs on the board for this Victorian pair. 21 to Stick, 16 to Davies. That is a great start in this sudden death semi-final. Thanks again for your company, folks. It's Cameron Walter here, bringing this match to you solo. We're live at the Ipswich Indoor Sports Centre. This is the 2023 Junior Indoor Cricket National Championships. This is the 18 boys sudden death minor semi-final. New South Wales and Victoria. There's plenty of finals indoor cricket action to come. The next match will be the under-14 girls prelim final between Victoria and Western Australia. That's 11:15 local time. And then the prelim finals for the 14 boys, the 16 girls, the 16 boys, the 18 girls, the 18 boys. So this is the second of 8 sudden death indoor cricket finals for you today. Stick around. Gray and Sajaba at the crease. Here's McCann. Starts just inside the line. Gee, that one looked a little wide to me. It's a dot ball. That one will be wide. This time behind the legs of Cooper Gray. Followed up with a dot from McCann. New South Wales still searching for their first wicket. And here's an opportunity now. So it's 2 dot balls. The third ball means the score has to change. So that's either going to be runs, extras, or a wicket. It's a wicket. That's a great piece of fielding there from the New South Wales front court. McCann did the job with the ball. And this time, New South Wales make no mistake. And they've grabbed a wicket early in this pair. Is this the start of a fight back? So 1 ball remains now. The partnership is back to -3, courtesy of that run out. And they'll finish this over on -2. So sharp bit of fielding there on the third ball situation from New South Wales. Shows they certainly are here to play. Remember, there are no tomorrows for the losing side. The tournament will come to a conclusion. This, of course, begins the final series today. The grand finals tomorrow. The conclusion of a long week of indoor cricket for the juniors, following on immediately from the men and women who completed last Saturday. And the conclusion of the grand finals tomorrow, there'll be some Australian sides named for the upcoming Junior World Series in Dubai. So no doubt a lot of these players looking forward to that announcement. Jalen Malawarachi, the New South Wales captain, he's going to bowl over number 6. Short and wide. And Sajaba grabs 2. Excuse me, that was Gray who grabbed 2, the first ball. This time another comfortable. Certainly, I've got these two confused. Sajaba that time scoring the runs. On the leg side. Final ball of the over. And another leg side. 12 runs from it. A good over for Victoria. So they rebuild after losing that early wicket. Callum Cox is going to bowl over number 7 now. Driven. There's a chance at the keeper's end of the throw. Cox untidy. Move now to 49 Victoria. Really comfortable position at this stage of the game. And just a few too many wides creeping into the action here for New South Wales. And another one. They're making life pretty easy here for Victoria at the moment. It's a wonderful shot there from Sajaba. Moving across to the line of the ball, played it under his eyes. A nice down up 2 on the onside, and 1 ball remains. An excellent 2 to finish the over from Gray. "20 runs on the board from this pair. They've recovered well after the loss of that wicket early in their innings. And 57 at all, well, not even the halfway stage yet. In a sudden death final where par is somewhere around 110, this is a really strong position for Victoria to be in. The question is, can New South Wales respond? Blake Norbergen has the task of bowling the final over to this pair. What a shot that is from Cooper Gray. Played across the line of it, but great contact on it and grabs it down, up 3. Big runs. Late stages of this partnership. Driven straight back to the bowler, a dot ball. Good flight there from Norbergen. Played over the top of that one. Did Sajaba. Feet not getting across. And here's an opportunity now for New South Wales. They managed to convert the previous third ball. Can they do it again? It's up. It falls safe. Sajaba gets away with one. 2 runs. Oh, a little bit of hesitancy from the umpire before he gave that one out. Perhaps unsure whether there was bat on it, but I think there was. And New South Wales, make no mistake, gee, they needed that wicket. This pair was getting away from them, as was the total. Pegs them back to 20 for the partnership. 57 is the total, and 1 ball to come before we reach the halfway stage of the innings. Yeah, watchfully played into the gap and not interested in the run. They'll bank the 20, this second pair. And as I said, 57 on the board. It's now halfway through this sudden death minor semi-final first innings. And I think Victoria will feel pretty comfortable with where they are about now. They've dropped, well, 2 wickets. Both of them in that pair and still managing to get 20 despite the loss of those wickets. Shows the runs are flowing. And well on track for above par here in this final. Thanks very much for your company. Again, it's Cameron Walter here, bringing you this minor semi-final in the 18 boys division between New South Wales and Victoria. Live from the Ipswich Indoor Sports Centre. It's the 2023 Junior Indoor Cricket National Championships as Connor Lanauri and Alexander Russell take the court for Victoria. Luke Schultz, who bowled an excellent first over. He's going to bowl his second over, the first one to this partnership, when just about ready to resume. Here we go. It's an excellent start there from Lanauri. Probably not as much height on that as he would have liked. It did invite an opportunity for Norbergen there on the 3 line. But it's 2 in the end. Top ball there. Russell a little tentative for his first ball of the match. New South Wales fielder there opting to try and slap the ball off the net. And slapped it into the net, so it'll be 2 runs. It's always, first option should always be ball in hand. And a flat shot there from Lanauri, and Gee, that was a good pickup from Malawarachi, the New South Wales captain. Just read it off the net so well. Direct hit would have been interesting, folks. 2 to come. Oh, it's out. He's gone straight through. That's what New South Wales need. Victoria looking quite comfortable on the scoreboard. And for the second pair in a row, New South Wales have struck in the first over. Well, with that, the first over comes to an end. It's still a positive one for Victoria. It goes to what I was saying earlier. They're not soaking up too many dots. The runs are coming. They can absorb the odd wicket and still post a positive score, but that certainly doesn't mean they want to give any more wickets away. Why would you? Lots to like about the field setup for New South Wales. It's not too defensive. Their 3-line fielders are nice and close in there on that 3-line. Got a fairly traditional, at least now, front court field. And that ball chopped for down up to above that front court field. Now Nowlin the bowler. Perhaps the only adjustment I would make to this field is the cover fielder, Malawarachi. I'd get him a little bit closer in there. He's got some height. Oh, that's just guided to the back net for 5. Didn't try and overhit it. Picked the gap straight through. Big runs for Lanari. Yeah, good call to run through for the shot backward of square. Yeah, it's just saying Malawarachi, if he took 2 or 3 steps forward, really use his height to prevent some of the shots that are going to the 2 net on the offside. That should be out. Oh, I needed a hit. If hit straight to the fielder and a run, New South Wales had a real opportunity there. Tell you what, though, I'd be interested in a man cat for Russell. He's either very quick or he's leaving early. Driven straight back, a deflection, and that'll be out. Oh, they did not need that, Victoria. That's just a silly run. The deflection went back. I think Russell had committed even before the deflection and called through an area at exactly the wrong time. And he's run out at the non-striker's end, and 1 ball remains. Oh, another chance to flick. Keeper couldn't gather it. That would have been 2 in 2 balls. Just an interesting little period here in this minor semi-final. Six runs off the over again. It's still a positive one for Victoria despite the loss of that wicket. So they've lost 2 wickets. They've still got 9 runs on the board, still in a position to get 20 plus. McCann's going to bowl over number 11. The top ball to start. This is just a critical period. I always call this the premiership quarter. And it's just a fascinating contest that we're seeing. Oh, direct hit slap. There it is. They've been aggressive with the running. You feel like that's been coming for a while. They've had their opportunities, New South Wales. A couple of these little slaps have just been wide. not been able to capitalise on every chance, but just get the sense that something's building here. Wow, just starting to pile on the pressure here. This third pair under the pump. Victoria were looking certain for 110 plus. Their plans upset. There's another chance. Malawarachi that throws a wild one. Linauri. Grabs two with 2 balls remaining in the over. It's a -1 from this over so far. There's 1 ball remaining. The leg side under some of the good work. They get to 1. So again, it's still a positive over. They've got 10 on the board. A huge 6 balls coming up here in the premiership quarter of this opening innings. Victoria can still get to 20 plus. And the interesting thing about a fight back like that one is New South Wales will feel like they're right on top of this pair at the moment. They've taken 3 wickets, 1 in each of the 3 overs. And if Victoria are able to soak that pressure up and still post 20 plus, that will hurt New South Wales. Damien Gill will bowl his second over. Chance at the top, the flick, needed a hit. It's 2 instead. Beaten outside off, not getting across to that ball. The top ball. Ah, it's a great shot. She's off drive. Down up, comfortable 2. Oh, there's another chance there in the front court. These two certainly don't mind riding their luck with the calling between wickets. There's another great shot. That's 2 in 2 balls for Linauri. One to come now. Oh, and a great rate of finish. Another 2, and they do get to their 20. So that's an excellent fight back from this partnership, who lost 3 wickets throughout and still managed to post 20 runs. That bodes really well there for Victoria, that they can soak up a couple of wickets like that if they happen to lose them and continue to press their case. They're still looking good for 100 plus here in this sudden death minor semi-final, the 18 boys division it is. Victoria up against New South Wales. We're live from Ipswich Indoor Sports. I'm Cameron Walter. Thank you so much for joining me, keeping me company as I bring you this amazing game. It's already shaping up to be an exciting one. Don't forget, there's plenty more indoor cricket action to come. Every game today, sudden death here on Court 1. The next game will be at 11:15 Eastern Time. That's around about an hour and a half from now, with the 14 girls preliminary final. Hope you can stay with us for that and the rest of the games as Bamford and Butcher take the crease for Victoria. Burge gets us back underway. It'll be a dot ball. Bamford opens his account with a 2 on the offside. Bartier's away immediately with a single. Oh, you liked that one. Bamford turns around and gives the big fist pump to the bench. Look at that. 3 runs. Yeah, it's a fair delivery. That's full and wide. Left alone by Bhatia, not getting across to it. I don't mind hitting a side net down up these two. 8 runs off that first over. The 3 wickets in the previous pair, a distant memory. Score moves to 85. I tell you what, 110 still very much on the cards here for Victoria. Remember, these two sides have played each other twice throughout the round games in this national tournament, and it's 1 each. Here's the captain, Malwarachi. Driven flat and sent back. It'll be a dot ball. Yeah, similar area. This time, Bhatia looking to play it on the offside, and he gets a bottom edge. And creates a 3rd ball opportunity here for New South Wales. Comfortable too. And look, I think shots like that, for me, that's why this, particularly on the offside, this New South Wales front court needs to be closer to that circle. And a little bit straighter too, I would think. Feel like they had it right to the left-handed Bamford there, but he's just too good. He's just hit it down up 2 over the top of them. Doesn't matter where you are in the front court when you're hitting them like that. Sent back. Exercising a little bit of caution there, Victoria. By contrast, the previous pair had sort of run on shots like that and lost a wicket at least once. With Bhatia hip to the scheme, grabs 2 on the offside, closes out the over with 6 runs from it. This pair's moved to 14. There's 2 overs left in the first innings here, folks. Victoria, well, you would think they're going to go 100 plus here with 91 on the board. Can they get to 110? Remember, revisiting the previous encounters, the winning score 107 for Victoria the first time, 115 for New South Wales the second, so it's sort of right on the money for the winning score. Here's Cox. He called no. They've got 2 batters at the right one end, and unbelievably, New South Wales unable to cash in on that. The keeper doesn't glove it, and it's 3 in the book. That's just untidy cricket all round there. The call was no. Sent Bamford back and ran. There were 2 batsmen at the one end, and the throw was high to the keeper's left. He couldn't glove it. And just sloppy all round. And another 3. And big runs. 6 runs in 2 balls there for Victoria. And by rights, they should probably be, well, back to 86. Another 2 in the book. Move to 99. I'll tell you what else. I mentioned earlier, if that third pair could get away with 20 despite the loss of 3 wickets, it'll hurt New South Wales. I just feel it has deflated them a little. They're looking a little bit lethargic out there in the field. Threw away an easy wicket before. They're getting hit for threes like that, and Bamford is absolutely pumped. And why not? And you're hitting him like he is. Victoria move past 100. It's flat. This is a chance. Sent back, and rightly so. New South Wales on the money that time, but so are Victoria. Smart cricket that time. 11 runs from the over. And, with 6 balls remaining, Victoria are in a strong position here. They start with a wide. There's Norbergen. And being the last over of the partnership, not only will they get those runs, but they get the option of having the delivery again. And, of course, they take it. Don't want to give them too many of those. Another 2 to Bamford. Yeah, plenty of room there at point, but not interested in the run. Fair enough. An opportunity now for New South Wales late in the innings. It is 3rd ball. So again, the score has to change on this delivery. Oh, beaten, as is the keeper. Chance at the top, though, and they finally tidy up. They get through and run out Butchie at the top end. That is a much-needed wicket for New South Wales. Just peg Victoria back a little. One ball remains now in the innings. That's a great way to finish for Bamford. He grabs 2 on the offside, and they've posted 103, a late strike from New South Wales, preventing Victoria from getting to that sort of pass score that I've plucked out of thin air of 110. But this is going to take some chasing from New South Wales in the sudden death minors semi-final. If you just tuned in, I'm Cameron Walter, flying solo here in the commentary position, and very pleased to be bringing you this live coverage of the 2023 Junior Indoor Cricket National Championships from the Ipswich Indoor Sports Centre here in Queensland. This is the 2nd of 8 sudden death finals today. Coming up next from 11:15 local time, it's the under-14 girls prelim final between Victoria and WA. And then 5 more finals after that. So much to love about semi-final day here at Ipswich. I hope you can stick around throughout the day. I should mention as well, the major semi-final for this division, the 18 boys, is taking place between Queensland and Western Australia next at 11:15 as well. It won't be broadcast, but the game will be on. The winner of that will go through to the final. The loser will play the winner of this game in the prelim final, which is the final game of the day. So if the 18 boys is what you're here to see, 8:30 p.m. local time tonight, the final game of the day, the prelim final. Again, more sudden death indoor cricket. Just casting our mind back to the previous results. New South Wales, when they chased 107 in the first game, failed to get it. But they had one pair that, they scored 0. They're both playing in this game. In the next time they played, they scored 36. Right? So it's just an indication what's possible for both sides. If Victoria can get on top of perhaps one pair in this run chase, well, the game will be theirs. If the New South Wales side can put on 4 consistent partnerships, then this, ladies and gentlemen, at home, this is going to be an exciting run chase. I hope you can stay with us. 16 overs remain in the match in the sudden death minor semi-final. And Norbergen and Guild are going to bat first for New South Wales. They've got the job of opening the innings, and an important job it is. That's what they've done, certainly in the last 2 times these two sides have played each other. And 30 runs the first time, 18 runs the second. Quite capable bats. Let's take a look at some of the players to watch with the bat for New South Wales. Guild, 150 to his name. Malawarachi, 166. McCann, 104. The Victorian bowlers, the leading wicket takers, well, Ethan Davies has got 9. Lanauri and Gray have got 8 each. So plenty of firepower around. What will be an interesting run chase. Norbergen and Guild at the crease. Connor Lanauri is going to get us underway. Umpire Michael Guest says play, and here's the run chase. Start with a single backward of square on the offside. Oh, it's a reckless shot, and I can't believe it. It falls safe. Absolutely had a slap at that. I can't quite believe that they've got away with that. New South Wales, 2 runs. Full and wide, no feet across there. Plays over the top. Shot there from Norbergen to grab 2. Oh, it's through to the back court for 3. There's plenty of Victorian traffic around. I'm not quite sure how that made it through to the net. But net it did, and 3 runs in the book. 1 ball left in this opening over. Into the fielder. And it's off his hand, thankfully. I thought for a second it might have hit him in the face, but no, it's off the hand for a single. And a 9-run opening over for this New South Wales run chase. That's a great start. Well, there was a reckless shot in there. But it looks like the intent is that they're going to play through the ball. Cooper Stick to bowl. We didn't mention it before, I will now. He's a bit of a unit. Here he is. Sent back. Top ball off the first ball. Flat an opportunity, and the first wicket falls. Victoria, they are absolutely pumped after that wicket. They struck early. New South Wales riding a bit of luck, and there's probably never a run there. They pay the price. Another flat shot, another chance. The flick, the no-look flick from Gray, doesn't hit, and Guild is through for 2. Driven through to the backcourt for 4. Undoes some of the damage to the wicket. And certainly one thing is clear, folks. These New South Wales batsmen aren't going to be afraid to play through the ball, throw a little bit of caution into the wind. Should be an exciting roller coaster run chase. There it is. Walks down the crease and smacks stick back over his head for 7. A little bit of fireworks early in this run chase. 11 runs in 2 balls and 1 ball remains. One up for the appeal. And it's a single. 9 runs off the over despite the loss of that wicket. It's a little bit similar to how the Victorian side were able to absorb those wickets and continue batting positive. It was interesting to me that, you know, it's taken some of those replays that in response to the wicket, New South Wales dialed up the aggression. And I don't mind that approach at all. They want to stay in touch throughout this run chase. That's certainly a way to do it, not let wickets bog them down. Still in a really strong position here after 2 overs. Bamford, he has the ball now. It's over number 3. Oh, he followed that one, Norbergen. Probably could have left it alone for a wide. Instead, it's off the body. And a dot ball. They find the net. And I'm not quite sure how that happened with 2 fielders there. Just too high. Another 3 runs for New South Wales. An opportunity at the top, needed to be a direct hit. I suspect that Guild would have been home anyway. There's another 2. Got very deep front court field, and now the 3-line field deep as well. It's in response to obviously some of the drives we've seen. I don't know how I feel about it. Going so defensive so early. What it does do is create plenty of gaps there in the front court. But it does do things like that. I think you find Norbergen, in the normal course of events, would have tried to play that on the onside instead of backing away like he did, try and play it on the off. But either way, still 9 runs off the over. They've moved to 27. This has been a great start so far from New South Wales, particularly in response to the loss of that early wicket. Big over now. Well, folks, you'll probably hear me say it's a big over now. Well, maybe another 13 times or another 12 times throughout the match, because they're all big overs. In a sudden death final, every ball matters, especially in a 100-plus run chase. So Davies the bowler, Guild on strike. Driven, he's claiming the catch, yes, taken, given. Not sure how New South Wales feel about that one. That's tough for us to see on the vision here. It's absolutely no hesitation in claiming it, and no hesitation in it being given out. So again, New South Wales lose a wicket. They're back to 22. How does Guild respond? Two runs. Just a little leg glance. Oh, he's bowled him. A huge wicket again. The Vics are absolutely pumped. And back to 19. This dream start for New South Wales derailed. Certainly not panic stations, though. Just will be fascinating to see how these next 3 balls unfold. And Victoria persisting with this defensive field. It's driven straight to one of them, so that the positioning of that fielder, well, theoretically pays off, but, you know, if he wasn't there, the 3-line fielder would have been there, so probably a single either way. Down up, sweep there through square leg. Pushed it to 22 with 1 ball remaining. Finish with a 2 on the offside, 24 on the board. In touch, New South Wales. They haven't taken the advantage after the first pair, but certainly on track in this run chase. It's going to be a thrilling finish, folks. 12 overs remain. Stick around for the conclusion of this under-18 boys minor semi-final. Sudden death. There are no tomorrows for the team that doesn't get across the line. For the winner, it's a spot in the prelim final later tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, that will be. And the captain is on the court now for New South Wales, Malawarachi. McCann is his partner. He got a job of staying in touch here with the Victorian side. These two batted together in both the previous encounters. These sides have had 22 the first time, 30, I've lost my place, 34 the second time. I'll probably want 34 from them today. Alex Russell's going to bowl the first over to the partnership. And a spot in the prelim final is on the line. Oh. Shuffling around the crease there, Malawarachi. Can't get it away. Dot ball to start. They've reverted to a more traditional setup here, the Victorian field. Stroke it down, it'll be out. Yeah, McCann backing up way too far. He knows it. He was metres out of his crease, and that was the easiest of wickets for Victoria. They certainly do look pumped and prepped out there in the field. They're not going to miss an opportunity like that. Beaten outside off. This is exactly the sort of over that Victorians want to start a partnership. A couple of dots, create an opportunity, particularly one where it's an error that creates the wicket. Certainly don't want any leg sides in there. There's the first runs off the bat for Malawarachi. It brings McCann on strike for his first ball. It's the last ball of the over. It's a tidy piece of fielding there in the front court. But Malawarachi's home, and it's 2 runs off the last ball, no runs off the first over. So that puts this pair behind the 8 ball immediately. But to get to their 25-ish, which is really all they need, they're still well and truly able to do that for 3 overs. Really is a matter of giving the last pair an opportunity to win the game. And realistically, probably only need to be 70, maybe even a little less by the time they come out into the court. So that's only 46 runs away. Lots of time. Here's Bhatia. Starts with a wide. Driven, and it's through to the back net for 4. Bamford can't get down to that one. He stayed on his feet. That's probably what undid him in the end. And big runs again. See New South Wales play through the ball. Another extra. This time it's a leg side. Chance at the top. Bamford doesn't grab it. Probably needed to be a direct hit anyway. It's much better over so far for the New South Wales side. 2 balls remain, 10 runs from it. And another wide. The 3rd one for the over, the 4th one for the partnership. This after they didn't bolt any extras in the opening pair. Oh, it's another reckless shot. Wanted a big piece of it. McCann sliced it into the offside net, and the easiest of catches. And that was shaping up to be a big over for the New South Wales side. Instead, 7 runs from it. Again, not necessarily panic stations yet. So, yes, they're reverting to a defensive field. 2 on the onside, the left-hander. Yeah. Just not sure about that decision. I think these two have certainly shown a preparedness to drive, if it's there to drive. I just don't know what value this field offers. He's home. So, I mean, that fielder he's there anyway. So the defensive field hasn't changed where Bhatia is. It's the second fielder on the onside that's, I guess, different. He would have been there. Now, look, ordinarily I don't mind someone coming out of either square leg or point, particularly if you're not expecting the ball to be played square or to find an edge. So I actually don't mind that third fielder coming out somewhere else in the field. I just don't see the value of the 3-line fielders being so deep. Gone up for the catch. No interest from the umpire. Yeah, I mean, especially if you're ineffective at a shot like that. I don't know. Hey, look, let's see how it goes. 1 ball remains. That's a no ball over the waist, and 9 runs off the over. So they've moved to 16. Still in a reasonable position. These two. They will want a rock solid final over here to get 25 plus at least, and leave New South Wales well positioned for this run chase. Yeah, we'll get that scoreboard fixed up for you. It should be 24 runs for the first partnership, 16 for the second, and of course nothing in the third partnership yet. The total is 40. Oh, he's called through, and rightly so. So again, the second partnership is on 17. Half a chance. Malwarachi dives, sensing he was in some trouble there. See, that there, there's runs for McCann, 3 of them. Where Davies is actually interfering with the receiver getting that cleanly. There's no value. Sajaba continues, finds the edge. Move to 23 with 2 to come. Swept for a single. Final ball will be to the New South Wales captain. He hits a 3. A beautiful shot it was too. He loves it. 11 runs off the final over, and they move to... excuse me, it's 2 in the book. I could have sworn that was 3. Either I'm imagining things, but anyway, they move to 50 and slightly behind par, but still absolutely in the hunt here in New South Wales. 50 runs on the board in pursuit of Victoria's 103 in this minor semi-final for the under-18 boys here at the 2023 Junior Indoor Cricket National Championships. If you have just tuned in, I'm Cameron Walter. It's my pleasure to be bringing you this live coverage from the Ipswich Indoor Sports Centre, and I'm looking forward to, as I'm sure are you, our viewers, a thrilling conclusion to this match. Schultz and Cox are at the crease. Russell has the ball. He bowled a brilliant first over. This is his second. We're back underway. Starts with a wide. Oh, there it is. The first one, he didn't get the line right, but the second one, he is right on the money. That little late shape back in to the right-hander, knocks over off stump, and the Vics strike early. Good response from Schultz, that time short and wide, put away for 2. That was just an absolute lazy call there, and Victoria are not going to miss out on that. They've just, that's absolutely no respect whatsoever to stick. But the ball was only, what, half a metre away from him. He moved quickly, took all the time he needed, and threw down the stumps and made them pay the price. -6. Driven into the non-striker, and it will be a dot to finish. Again, Alex Russell bowls a great over, and New South Wales now, having lost 2 wickets in that over, well, they're in trouble. They can't afford overs like that to chase if they're going to chase down 103. And now it starts to get to the point where they do need to show some aggression if you just take in the replay. And yeah, it's a great angle. Yeah, that ran out. Stick. As you see there, made no mistake. And here he is now, bowling his second over. Oh, another chance there. The good touch there from Bhatia, just wide of the stumps and the keeper. But yeah, I started to say earlier, I wonder if this will invite some aggression now from New South Wales. Certainly been unafraid to play their shots throughout each pair. But the loss of those wickets has put them behind the 8 ball now. This pair has a job of getting them to at least 70, and that's 24 runs away with 18 balls remaining. Cannot afford to lose another wicket. And nor can they soak up too many dots. It'll be 3rd ball now. So the score has to change. Just deflected off Bhatia there in the front court, finds the net for 2. Wow, full wide one, and Callum Cox wanted a big piece of that. That's a dot ball. Victoria taking control here in the Premiership quarter. And they will start the next over on 3rd ball. So the pressure is just starting to build here on New South Wales. They're behind the game now and have some work to do to catch up. Again, I'm saying minimum of 70 needs to be on the board when this pair walks off the court. They need about another 20 runs. Bhatia will bowl. Just false start while we wait for the keeper to get his glove back on. Take 2. Starts with a wide. Ball died as well. There's been some talk of a particular spot on this court where the ball does funny things. A bit of uneven concrete, perhaps, underneath the pitch. Of course, that leg side was on 3rd ball as well, so it was a let-off there for New South Wales. Driven, and it finds the back net. Again, it's just out of reach of the fielder and the bowler. The right line for the shot to be played. 4 valuable runs for New South Wales as they hang in there. Sudden death semi-final. Driven again and through to the back net for 5. It's 9 runs in 2 balls. Thought Benford was going to swallow that again. He stays on his feet, just doesn't get low enough. And this is the over they needed. 1 ball remains now. It's a great rocket finish from Bhatia, up at 15 runs off the over. And, you know, I've said before, I'll say again, the job of these two, particularly in the Premiership quarter, is to give the last pair an opportunity to win the game. So 41 runs away now Tell you what, a good over here, 10 runs, and it is absolutely game on. Even if this over goes for 0, New South Wales is still in with a chance. So, important over, and the Victorian captain, Ethan Davies, is going to bowl it. Here we go. No ball off the pitch. So they get the runs, and again they'll get the delivery again. That one right on the money. All important dot ball. Driven straight to the fielder, they don't run. And as a consequence, it's another dot and creates a third ball situation here. Oh, who would you rather be right now? Third ball, the pressure is palpable. Leading edge into the fielder for a single. Get away with it, New South Wales. 3 balls remain. 66 on the board. That's a great shot. Some confidence there for Schultz. Grabs 2 on the offside. 70 was my benchmark. There's 2 runs away from that now. Still 2 to come. Left alone, a dot ball. It's a great call from the umpire. Saw Cox looking back and asking for it to be re-bowled, but that was inside the line. Last ball of the partnership. Oh, he hits it straight back to the bowler who snaffles it. They could not afford that wicket. Probably didn't need the big shot either. And now the last partnership has got a mountain to climb. They will need 41 runs to keep New South Wales' tournament alive. It's now Lyndon Burge who have the job to do. And Victoria, just when New South Wales were back in the hunt, they strike. Let's take a look at these two in the last 2 encounters. So the match that New South Wales won, they batted last as well, and 27 on the board that time. They're going to need to play the game of their lives here with the bat. Probably can't afford to lose even a single wicket. And, well, Victoria just need to bowl a nice tight set of 4 overs here. The conclusion coming, folks. 4 overs left in the sudden death minor semi-final between New South Wales and Victoria in the under-18 boys. Been a little bit of a roller coaster so far. Connor Lanauri is back on the ride. Here he is, the first ball of the last pair. Starts with a dot. Yeah, interesting to me with New South Wales needing big runs that Victoria aren't setting that sort of defensive deep field, and I like the fact that they're not. Yeah, they're backing their bowler here. He's just bowled another good delivery and put them on third ball. You back your bowler to get the ball in the right place where you don't expect it to be driven, and you use the front court to affect your wickets. Third ball. Followed him. Single off the legs. Blocked. Just like the job of the first 3 pairs was to give this pair an opportunity to win the game for New South Wales, the job for them now is to give themselves an opportunity to win it in the last over. Even if that over needs to be, something, as they grab 2, something on the order of 15, 17 runs, something like that. They're not going to win the game in the first 3 overs of this pair, but they certainly can lose it. So 85 by the end of the 15th, minimum. Last ball of the first. And a dot ball. That's a really well bowled over there from Connell and Lowry. Not giving them much room to play with freedom. And they need 38 runs from 3 overs, the New South Wales side. Sajaba to bowl. Some trouble with the scoreboard. Just have to bear with us, folks. There's something going on with the scoreboard here. The umpire's just trying to correct it. And I'm dialed into the scoreboard, so I'm just trying to help him do that. Just bear with us. We've got it sorted now. Okay, back under control. Sajaba the bowler, it's over number 14. And a comfortable 2 there to get us back underway from Burge. Beaten. And yeah, look, lots of work to do here. Again, they need to sort of be the mid-80s, about 10 balls from now. Sajaba continues. Straight to hands, it's a good piece of fielding, but the throw was a wild one. Still kept it to a single. Russell, that is, on the 3 line. Finding it tough to score at the moment, New South Wales. Called through to the right decision. Through for a single off the legs. To close out the over, 6 runs from it. They stay alive, but they're going to need 2 big overs here. 32 runs off 12 deliveries. If New South Wales are going to chase this down, this is going to be an exciting finish, folks. Hope you are enjoying the coverage. Don't forget, coming up next from 11:15 local time, the under-14 girls prelim final. That will be between Victoria and Western Australia. The third straight game for the Victorians today. Hello everyone down in Victoria. I hope you're enjoying seeing your sides in action. And we're back underway through Cooper Gray. 2 runs deflected off the fielder. And ball's good. The right call there from the umpire. Left alone by Burge. It is on strike. Who advances. Oh, it's a little bit of footwork from Russell, who probably saved 4 runs there. And just 9 balls remain and big runs needed for New South Wales. They've got to go now. Go they do. Oh, it's misfielded for 3. That's still not enough. They've got to keep going, New South Wales. 8 balls remain. What do they need? 26 runs. That's a good piece of fielding. Keeps it off the side net and to a single. 7 balls remain. 25 runs required. They've got to go. Going to be 2, or is it 1? I'll wait for the umpire to put it in the book. It's only a single, so 24 runs required from the final 6 balls of this sudden death semi-final. That's going to take some doing from New South Wales. Victoria just playing an intelligent game of cricket here. Posted 103, probably deserved a little more than that, but they're defending it. Perfect style, and now you'll see the field go deep. They've got 4 men, including the bowler, Riley Bamford, on the back net, and the front court field are all on the 3 line. 6 balls left. Start with the leg side. So 22 balls required now. 22 runs required. Still 6 balls remaining. 2 runs, 20 required from the final 5 balls. They've got to find the back net, New South Wales. Victorians take the time. Driven, and they do find the back net. It's 5. They stay alive, Burge. What's that? 15 runs required from 4 deliveries. How did he find the net with this many fielders up here? Oh, beaten. Nowland can't believe it. 3 to come. 15 to win for New South Wales. Need a 7. It won't be 7, but it does find the back net by way of the side net. So 11 runs, 2 balls remain. They've stayed right in the hunt, New South Wales. They've sent it deep, but they need the back net off this ball. What can Burge produce? It'll just be a single, and that should do it. They need 10 runs off the last ball, so barring an illegal delivery here, you would think Victoria have sealed the deal. There it is, a wicket off the last ball, and they've done it. They've beaten New South Wales 103 to 89. A gripping contest here in the under-18 boys minor semi-final. It'll be disappointment for the New South Wales side. Strong tournament they've put up. I know there's been some illness throughout the side, and a great effort today to stay in that game all the way up until the last 2 balls. And for Victoria, what a performance it's been from them. Again, they did the job with the bat to post 100 plus, and what was perhaps most impressive was the way they went about defending it. And they will advance now to the preliminary final. That'll take place later tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you can join us for that. And, of course, all of the cricket between now and then. Next at 11:15 Eastern time. That's round about half an hour from now. It's the under-14 girls prelim final between Victoria and Western Australia. Please do stay with us for that. I'll quickly rattle off the games to come. It's then the 14 boys prelim, the 16 girls prelim, the 16 boys prelim, the 18 girls prelim, and the 18 boys prelim to close out what is an action-packed day of sudden death indoor cricket live from the Ipswich Indoor Sports Centre. But until then, thank you so much for your company, for Sportscast Australia and for Cricket Australia. I'm Cameron Walter. Thanks for watching.